What's up, YouTube? Ha! So I'm glad to invite you to my channel. This is my first video. So today we're going to talk about the controller. So we're going to go ahead and show you how to set this up. So first you want to go ahead and get your Call of Duty unlocked. Go ahead and open that up for me. And when you unlock it, when you go ahead and open it, you want to go ahead and get your controller. Make sure that your PS4 is not on or you're not close to your PS4. But I have found out that you don't really even have to worry about that either. So it depends on it depends, I guess. It depends on how you do it. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you. So we're going to go ahead and get you in the settings. Go ahead over there to controller. Then you go back to your settings over there in the controllers. Then you go to connect. Then now this is for iPhones as well, because I don't have an Android, but you basically do the same thing. Go to your settings in your phone, and then you go to Bluetooth, and then you want to hit the share and the PlayStation button at the same exact time. Or you can actually hold the share button and then press the PlayStation button at the same time. And then you're going to have it where it does like this little pulsing buttons. It'll start doing like these pulsing lights and stuff like that. So once that happens, you click it, and then it should turn peach or either, I think, blue if you're Android. So when that happens, you'll notice on the back, when you go back to mobile, you'll see that it's connected. So let's go with some gameplay. By the way, let me tell you, Zombies is just amazing. Okay, I truly love Zombies. I love how they're doing it. I just can't wait till the new maps and all of it. I mean, like, I'm starting to figure out what guns to use, and I'm gonna have later videos on that as well, on what kind of guns to use in Zombies if you're trying to get to high rounds as well, and like little training methods and stuff like that. But they did a great job, and with the controller, the maneuvering is so easy and so clean. I think it's very worth it. If you're playing Zombies, get a controller, play with your friends. You have a great time. With what's going on, they have so many dope. Well, actually, I only ran into 2 bosses on this map, like on the Zombies hardcore raid, and I think they have more, but the only 2 I've seen is I think the Abomination, and I don't know the other person, but he's like a tree guy. But those 2 guys, I'm gonna show you how to beat those guys pretty quickly too. I think I figured it out. If you can, I'm gonna show you on later videos. I'm not gonna talk about it now, but man, they did and it's so crazy, like the way that they did this. Like, who would have thought they would have made a boss? Like, I think they could have did this in PlayStations, like PlayStation and the consoles and all that type of stuff. I think they could have added a boss or made it like into a raid mode or something. That would have been very interesting. I'm surprised. But hey, this game is doing very good for itself, and it just came out. I can't wait to see what other stuff they have coming out. And I'm just gonna keep showing y'all and keep posting things, and hopefully y'all enjoy it. But right now, I want to show y'all some of besides the Zombies, I want to show y'all a little bit more of the multiplayer. And it depends. When you play multiplayer, I like playing, when I'm playing with the PlayStation 4 controller, I'm using a lot of the shotguns and snipers and stuff like that, because the shotgun is so freaking fun to play with. Like, when you're playing with the shotgun and running around and people just running around like not even noticing you, like, you can do so much. And then, like, I love that I can hip fire, and since I have a iPhone 8 Plus, it's kind of annoying to, like, when you're shooting and then you can't hip fire like you want, because I have it aimed down with when it aims down and then it taps and shoots at the same time. So it doesn't always work, but I do get most of my kills the best way like that. So I only prefer to use that. I don't use claw because I don't like my fingers all clunked up in the freaking on my little small controller. I mean, on my small iPhone. So I'd rather just use the controller. And now that they have controller capability and compatibility, I think, so it's just dope. I'm just excited. And the shotgun is so fun, especially the HS1, I think, HS1. That thing, even though the fire rate is slow, it's amazing. And then like with the snipers, you can do so much more than you do when you're playing with just the regular like claw format or whatever. Like it's you don't have to worry about it. And I'm like, I don't think it's a cheap move because you're using a controller. I think everybody has some type of controller, a PS4 or Xbox or something. I think even the Xbox works. So I mean, like, even if you're using not the controller, I mean, like, you can still be good. I mean, like, I promise you, I'm gonna show you some gameplay of that later on in some of my other videos. But this is just for the videos with the PS4, and I say with the way the sniper is aiming, it is clean. The way you can snipe, like, it's just the quick scoping is phenomenal. Sometimes you might have a little bug here and there when it comes to the aim. You might aim, like, your aim delays a lot, like sometimes with when you're triggering in, and sometimes it might stop and pause and freeze it. So that's a downfall with the controller. I don't know if that's maybe just because of my controller, or sometimes it works when I'm in the startup, but once I'm starting to shoot people, it does this delay a lot. So I noticed that even with the zombies, it does that. So you got to watch out for that when you're aiming in and you don't have no more ammo, and then you kind of just freeze there for a minute, and then out of nowhere you get out. But it can kind of mess you up depending on what you're doing. So just be cautious of that. There are some glitches and bugs that you have to watch out for, but overall the PS4 is just like, well, the controller is just amazing. Like, if you're using a controller and you're good with it, bro, you're gonna find out that you're gonna be clapping a lot more. Like the jumping and then going in there and sliding on people, like they don't know what the hell's going on. So trust and believe, you're gonna enjoy this. And I mean, like, you can go in, do some streaks, and I mean, like, the way that the stability sometimes, and then like you can tap fire. I've been using a lot of tap firing lately with the controller, and it works so much, so beneficial. So I mean, like, every now and again you might have a little ups and downs, but I hope you guys enjoyed this. Until next time, I'll see you in the next video.
I got a science in my mind, call me Frankenstein with a long lag code, that's a dream of mine. Mouse bands off like Jack with highs out. I'll sprout wings and I fly just to hands out. ATL be the home with a dream spark. Quite thrilling like a theme park. Catching butterflies, quite scary like 100 magic with some bullets flying in. Jumping at the black Hollywood till I rise to the top, start a fire with the bark. You baited dogs, my complex is out for mix with hieroglyphs and the abyss to hide the West Dream.